There we go, folks. And I have some excellent news. So, after the awful, awful experience that was my controller, my wired controller last time, unplugging my USB hub, I went out and bought a wireless controller now. I bought one of those 8-bit do. Uh, like dongle controllers. And first off, 8-Bit Do, very nice company. I have used their work before. I enjoy them. I like this controller so far. Doesn't have like a nice D-pad like I would have liked. Its D-pad is acceptable though. Like I can absolutely work with this. Everything just feels nice. It feels like one of those good quality third-party controllers. But truth be told, getting back onto more important stuff, I'm pretty tired today. I have been having trouble sleeping, so we're gonna make this just a chill day. And I actually need to pull up the Steam achievements for Brotato, because I forget what it is I'm missing. I'll just have that on the side over here. Alright, and with that, let me make sure I have stream up, so I can see what's going on. So many windows. Alright, let's... Oh, hang on, I almost forgot the most important thing. I need to check Twitch and make sure all's good. All's good, excellent. Tired day today, folks, but we're gonna get on it. Let's start with the king, because that seems to be who's next in line. Alright, what's your gimmick, pal? Lots of luck. You want high-quality weapons. Alright. Okay, and we start off good. You are mainly an attack speed and damage guy, so... What do I want to do with you, weapon-wise? Maybe shotgun? Alternates between a thrusting and a sweeping attack. Ooh. This, a ghost build might be fun. I might do a ghost build. Yeah, why not? I'm gonna go ahead and go down the route of a ghost build. Danger 0, because again, I'm not looking to do anything fancy this time around. But I hope, other than... I don't know. For some reason, my brain automatically assumes if I had trouble sleeping, everyone is having trouble sleeping. Even though that's definitely not how that works. Reroll once. Yeah, more luck's always good. Lock this. Lots of speed. Yeah, he really just wants high-quality items. Gonna lock this. I do want this. That's incredibly valuable. And I'm out already. I might not know how to play this character well, I'm realizing. He goes kind of against my normal antithesis of how to play this game. But I hope everyone else has been sleeping well compared to me, is what I'm saying. Ooh! Close shave. Oh man, I'm getting my butt beat. Oh, come on, are you not gonna give me anything good? I might have to restart. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just restart real quick. I've just messed up this whole shebang. Basically. Essentially, I can only take stuff that's related to high-quality items, otherwise my stats are gonna go down the drain real quick. Oh hey, nice, we got a item. No. Let's go max HP, because I was struggling. Hmm. Hopefully it gives us something. I might just save, actually, and hope for luck, because it seems like re-rolling isn't on my side this time around. What happened today? I got to see my grandma, that was nice. I also finished up my Spotify, weekly recommendations. They're finally figuring out what I like more, been getting a bit more of that rock in there. Got some good, like, rock-adjacent folksy tunes that are super nice. I've been getting a bit more into stuff like folk and shanty music recently. I won't say it's like a favorite of mine or anything. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of creatures. I think these guys are gonna beat my butt. Yeah, I lost. Dang. If you can't tell, stick flick back. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm not that good at this game. And I have kind of mixed feelings on it, truth be told. I think it's fine. It's just one of those not-for-me games. It thrives off unlocking everything immediately. And I just don't think that's my preferred style of preference. I want that so bad. But taking it now will only hurt me. Come on, you gotta give me one axe, my guy. I will say before, I never really played with the music of Brotato on before. The music's nice. Oh, I should be picking these up more. I see. I'm being a silly head, folks. And we got a little bit extra, so that's okay. Luck is what we're hurting for right now. I should have saved that, truth be told. Oh my gosh, come on. I guess I need to just buy this and hope another axe comes along. Yeah, I think that might be the way to do it, to immediately buy the first axe and finally it will come. Maybe a ranged weapon might be better. Because this character getting hurt's pretty common. He doesn't have the most best speed. Oh my gosh, yeah, there's what I needed. Okay. Alright, hang on. I guess I'm going a melee build. Let's lock that in. There we go. That's a nice one. Oof. Pretty close. I always like this round with the little silly tongue guys. I don't know why. I feel it's always a good test round of if you're doing well. I don't think it is. I just enjoy fighting in it. There we go. Got a couple of good stuff. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Then recycle that. More luck, I think? Ooh, where am I hurting? I think speed. We really need a lot more speed. Ooh, those are good, yeah. If I can just get rid of this axe. With music, I've been listening to a lot more Melanie Martinez. I always liked her music, but I just fell off for a while. After I stopped listening to the radio, I just wasn't into music for a hot minute. Not like in a dislike it way, but more so I wasn't actively seeking it out. I was more into gaming and gaming music. And then I discovered Bandcamp, and that helped me get back into the whole stuff. Now I pay Spotify, even though they're evil, but hey, you can't beat them. And I know how shit they are, but c'est la vie. Ooh, yeah, get you. Get you. Up, we're getting the fast guys. Oh, goodness. I always get hit by them. I'm not used to playing on a bigger screen. I normally play this on my Steam Deck. And I enjoy playing it on my Steam Deck. Well, enjoy is a strong word. Though that feels insulting to say. I mean more so, I'm very neutral to this game. Bought it because I heard good things about it, but unfortunately, gameplay and talking and reviews versus what I said just has not been the same as my own experience. Whew, gotta lock in for a second, do some good dodging. That's pretty neat. I'll do some harvesting, why not? How's our damage? Okay, let me get some attack damage. Gonna lock this in. I want to keep the amount of enemies we have, because that... Oh, I need some armor. I am a weak boy. That's dangerous. No wonder I'm getting hit. Maybe I should go a primal build if I fail this one. Because primal builds are really good for having lots of HP. And just survivability, because I think if you get all primal weapons, you get like 50 HP, if I remember right. Whew. Tight dodges, locking in. Been watching a lot of Coney lately. Nothing real particular about that. I've just been, enjoying his reaction stuff, which is funny. I normally hate reaction content. Recycle, more luck. Ooh, that's good range. Dude, but I'm not doing a ranged build. I think I'll just go into armor. Yeah. Yeah, no knockback. Ooh, yeah, I want these guys. 80% dodge, no, that's real bad for me. Looks like, gotta do all the Crash Zone characters, and then we'll move on to, the Abyss characters. I will say it is very impressive, like, the amount of, characters that exist in this game. And especially were added with the DLC. I can't wait to get rid of this one stupid, axe that's absolutely nuking my damage, though. Whew. Ha! Whew. Oh, yeah, no, I lost. Okay, I'm gonna do a new run with a primal weapon focus. Let's see here. He gets access to primal weapons, doesn't he? Lightning, torch... yeah, primitive is what it is. Blunt and heavy. Maybe the javelin would be a good one. Yeah, let's try the javelin. Gets a little range. Make sure I'm a little safe. It has a bit of pass-through. That's pretty neat. I think the javelin's actually perfect for this character. They want you to be lagging behind. More... I actually forget, what do all these stats do? Because I haven't played this game in a hot minute. Harvesting. Sure, that's good. Okay, lock that. Brick. Stick. Slingshot. Spear. Okay, nothing. Just gotta get lucky, I hope. Whew. Oh, awesome. Oh, dang, I didn't open up the bot. Hang on, cat. But yeah, I set up a bot like you suggested. Let me go and open her up. Thankfully, that's pretty easy. Where are you, Mix It Up? Oh, but hang on. No. There we go. Log in. And hopefully this should work now. Apologies for that, cat. Okay, how do I want to do this? Oh, gosh. I guess I just kind of need to buy a bunch of random weapons that are 2-tier until I actually get the ones I want, which is really annoying. Yeah, it's a very chill and low down stream for the day. What was I talking about earlier? I think it was more music junk. You. I'm not gonna kill him in time. I missed the loot alien. That's a shame. Get some damage. Let's see. Yeah. Reroll. Reroll. One more reroll. Another reroll. Okay, yeah, I didn't get nothing. Gosh, this is gonna be the most butt-backwards build I have ever done in this game because of this character's limitations. I am not envious of the people that felt the need to get all the characters up to Danger 5. That, personally, sounds like a not fun time. Thankfully, I can just play on the base difficulty. Recycle, you know what? More armor is really good here, and attack speed. Ooh, we got 2 pistols. Ooh, a med gun. That's really good. So, I guess I'll just save for another wave. If this ends up going the route of a ranged build when I love melee, I'll find that very funny. Oh dang, I forgot to send a message somewhere I'm live. I'll do that real quick once this wave is over and I run face first into a pile of little alien fellas. They seem pretty happy about it, even though I lost a good chunk of my health, so I think that's a fair exchange. Maybe max health, because I always keep getting hurt really bad. I'll do that. Okay. Let's do max health. Get that med gun. Buy some alien eyes. Finally, we're getting good, consistent items. Oh, got a message back. Do all those, because those are all excellent upgrades. And yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this guy. Do 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 do. This is perhaps the silliest build I've done. Hey, Tony, welcome in. We're doing a very chill stream of, Brotato. And that's chill. We got a couple other lurkers in chat, but we appreciate the presence nonetheless. Actually, if you want, you can, do me a favor and type in !lurk with no space. Because I set up, I was supposed to have set up alerts or a bot, but I'm not sure. Yay, it works. I just had to load it up. Okay. Good to know. Thank you for quickly testing that for me, friend. And then I just have to save up for the ritual. That's good. Do I want to combine weapons? Not yet. But yeah, I finished up my music stuff. What else? Saw my grandma today. That's always lovely for me. She tried to she made some really good chicken meatballs today with rice, but she messed up the rice. And I feel bad for that because, you know, she's getting a bit older, but I always do my best to encourage her that her food is good, because it still is. It's just hard for her sometimes. It's only frustrating because she won't let me help out in the kitchen. Oh, at the very least, though, she does let me assist with baking, because she knows, one, I'm a good baker, and two, I love helping out with the baking. It's my favorite thing in the world. Ooh. Yeah, that looks too good. Go to wave 8. Oh, I also had a very fun experience today. While I was helping my grandma return an Amazon item, I ended up finding out a card shop I used to stop by every time I was driving to see her moved location to right by the UPS store. And I asked her if she would be fine if I headed in for a second. She was. We walked around for a little bit, and I saw they had some of the new Destined Rivals packs. So I bought a couple, you know. I ended up getting one of the Illustration Hydrapple cards. Super happy about that. And it was very cute. I actually took a picture with my grandma of pulling that card, because it was definitely because of her luck and going to see her today I managed to get that. It's a good card, too. It paid basically for the 2 packs I bought just out of the bat. How's my damage? I don't want to take that. That's risky. And here we go. Ooh, that's actually pretty good scissors. So let me combine these two. Get this. Do I want 10 HP regeneration while standing still? What even is my range? That might be good to grab. I'll lock it at the very least. Oh yeah, I'll definitely send a picture of that to you, Tony. It's very funny. My grandma always hates getting her picture taken. Like, she's just always self-conscious about how she looks, even though she always looks great and she always does her makeup real nice. But I suppose that's just the kind of person she is. She's always very conscious. It's very funny, actually. We talked a bit today about mental health stuff in the family, because my you know, a lot of mental health stuff does occur in my family. I'm not going to talk about it too in depth because it's personal business. And it's not all that interesting, truth be told. But we ended up talking, and I talked to her about how she might have a bit of a generalized anxiety disorder like myself, and she, seemed very appreciative of the fact I was willing to talk to her about that. Because, you know, she's from a time where they didn't really have that kind of idea or knowledge that was a thing, you know? That would actually kill me. I'm not taking the knot. That is awful. How's my speed compared to the enemy? I have no speed. That would actively hurt me, technically. Ooh, I do love the statue, though. I might lock that. Pick this up definitely, though. Ooh, silver bullet, too. Okay, I have enough saved. Yeah, no, my grandma is a very lovely individual. She really looked out for me and my sister a lot. Maybe a little too much sometimes, if I must admit, with some of the way she freaked out about stuff, but she's always meant well, and she's very much an inspiration for me and the way I do stuff. And very much I operate under the MO of, I hope what I'm doing would make my grandma proud and happy. I actually showed her some of my stream today, and she very much enjoyed it. It also served to help me better hear how my voice sounds. And I think it's pretty good, though it has basically confirmed I think I'm gonna actually seek out a voice coach a little bit. Not for anything bad, but just because I was doing research and I actually realized I don't know what the good qualities of my voice are. And no one really talks about how to find them. Oh yes, absolutely take that. Take this. Take this. Do it, yeah. Ooh, the taser. The taser is really good. I might get that. I'm gonna pause. I might pick up the frog too, why not? Go to wave that. Halfway there, not too bad. But yeah, thankfully I found a local guy. He seems cool, his rates seem fair. The main issue just is I have a lot of stuff I want to get right now, or is the, lot of stuff coming up fiscally, and I'm not sure how to navigate which purchases and investments to go in first, so I'll figure that out. Thankfully, I'm in no rush and no one around me is either. They're just excited that I'm doing this kind of stuff, and I appreciate their enthusiasm and excitement. It keeps me, invested, as well as, gives me good motivation to persist on this path. The main issue, again, is just I've been very sleepy lately. Having so much trouble falling asleep. Ooh. Get that. Ooh, yes. Yes! I would be louder, but this is a chill stream today. Chill, chill, chill. Clown, clown, clown. Okay, I can take down those guys pretty easy if I can get up close before they dash. That's always a good sign, but I better really pump my damage up because by the time they get armor, the big dashy guys will actively be much faster as well as much tankier to hits. And that's no good. Something I need to get back on top of is actually reading the Archie Sonic, like, not just the Archie Sonic comics, but all the Sonic comics. That's something I wanted to do because, like many people, I wanted to experience the insanity that is the general Sonic comic lore and the madman that created it. What do I get rid of? I guess the javelin. I can lock this. That's good. I gotta take a sip of water after this. Oh, I actually did my work today, by which I mean I actually prepared for stream. Sat down, wrote a little bit of stuff down to talk about if I started having trouble. I'm gonna pull that up once I finish this wave here. But so far I've just been enjoying getting to talk at y'all, and I hope my presence has been comfortable to hear talking with. I know my voice is a lot more low-key today, but also I don't try to actively sound, you know, hyper-energetic or anything. I just try to talk like myself. And the main reason it's more low-key than average today is that, lack of sleep issue. I almost drifted off before dinner, actually. My partner had to wake me up. Or he just barely managed to keep me from falling asleep. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Oh yeah, pulling up my notes very much helped, but because it actually reminded me of a lovely message I got from a friend. A Final Fantasy mutual actually wants to write a story involving my main Final Fantasy character, who I adore. And I am so excited for that. I was like, immediately yes. And I had to send him, like, some of my social information because he did not know what it is I exactly do or where exactly it is I can be contacted with. So now we're gonna get talking about our characters. And I love his character too. They are incredibly cool. He has like a samurai that got swept up by the Garleans, or the child of samurai that got swept up by the Garleans. Some real like bastard child soldier type shit. Love that. I can't wait to both see what it is he ends up writing and also just talk with him more in general. Since AO Free, which is where we met, does not have a general, like, DM system yet, which is definitely for the better. It is not a website that requires that. Oh, I hope it was a good nap. Personally, I try and avoid napping, Tony, because, well, my body tends to think naps are an attack on my system and will make me feel even worse than when I lay down. Oh man, I'm getting my butt beat. I gotta be careful. I'm sure your kitty boy was so happy to get to cuddle up with you while you were taking a rest, though. More armor. Yeah, that would be useful. Honestly, that harvesting's so good. Yeah. Oh, right, I got the thing that, like, loves it when I stand still. I should do that more. A quote-unquote only 2-hour nap is still a really long nap, though. To be fair, I've napped longer, though, for much worse. Let me get all my doohickeys and then I'll... Oh, hey, random box drop. Nice. Yeah, stand over here where I get free HP regen. Oh yeah, standing still is the way to go. Or not, I'm actually getting my butt beat way hard. Little jives and jigs, then. I still need to pet Prompto last time I visited you, Tony. I don't think he was hiding, but he was, like, very cautious of me because I am a stranger he has never met before. And he didn't want to come close, but I want to pet your cat so bad. Okay, yeah, just give me a free tractor, why don't ya? Neat. Yo, what is going on? Lock this, yeah, sure. Wub. Yo, I am getting the good stuff now. They want to make sure this run succeeds at the end. Okay, I get you, Brotato, and I appreciate that. Ooh, there might... Actually, that reminds me. Friday's stream schedule might change because... Infinity Nikki is coming out with a new update. That's when the 1.6 update is dropping. So if that gets done by then, I am absolutely playing that for y'all. I know no one's probably going to be interested, but I am interested in Infinity Nikki, and that's what's important. Plus, they're finally introducing some of the types of outfits I really like, which are more like mask and gender-neutral outfits. They have a cute prince outfit that is adorable. I'm going to be wearing the crown they are including with it forever, no doubt. What's my engineering? Nah, I'm just gonna recycle that. Ooh, that's too good. Oh my gosh. I'm like in charge. Okay, I have to go chase this guy. He's too stubborn. I really hate that shield enemy. I just don't think shield enemies in games are fun, at least in the way of, like, you can't play around the shield. Oh gosh, I picked up some curse at some point, and I didn't notice. That's no fun. It's not hurting us too much, at least. I've had worse situations. Oh, but yeah, these guys are beating me up hard, but we're only 3 waves away from being at the end, which is the important thing. Let me go ahead and grab HP regen and whatever. Oh, I can actually fuse these two, so combine, grab one of this, grab this, re-roll. Oh, you should have showed up earlier, bud. I needed you. Yeah, but skittish cats are the most affectionate. They're just big ol' love bugs. Next time I just gotta, like, roll myself around in catnip and bring, like, some treats to get him to be comfortable with me. There's no length I won't go to befriend a cat. Straws, that's Prompto's weakness, Tony. That's hilarious. Also, I need to adjust the chat window on my other monitor. I'll do that once. Yeah, okay. Nope, do not throw my mouse off the desk. There we go. Okay, now I can see everything. Resume, recycle. Ooh. More damage is better in this instance. With the amount of enemies I'm killing, that's just a net gain. Want this. Want that. There we go. A little bit of a slow start, unfortunately. Normally, like, a good run of Brotato should only take, like, 20-25 minutes. But I'm not good at this character, so that's not a surprise. He's very hard to get started with. Oh yeah, let's see how we are, with, just standing still now. And I can take a sip of water. Agua fresh. Yeah, that's some pretty good, stuff. Not bad at all. Recycle that. Ooh. Let's re-roll again. Yeah, sure, a little bit of life steal. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay. Well, geez. Lock. Oh, dang, I just did a dummy thing. Oh. Well, but let's hope I get something else. Come on, give me a weapon of some kind. That's like halfway decent. Here we go. Yeah, this is all I can afford, otherwise I'm gonna die, so... let's hope I can win. Okay. Oh yay, dodging the alien Cthulhu on this... on Brotato on PC, it feels way easier than doing it on Steam Deck. Probably because I can see more of the screen actively at one time. Whew, that was a little tight. Oh, he's speeding up. He's going into circle mode. Oh man, I'm shredding this guy. I didn't realize I was, like, demolishing him. I might be able to actually kill him. Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. And we won a round with the king. That's great. Now we gotta do it with the knight. Where is the knight, even? King, Golem, Fisherman, Cryptid, Jack, Lutton, Streamer. Okay, the knight's the... yeah, he's right here. For every... okay, he wants to be armored. And he does... and he hates, yeah, he wants to be armored, basically. That's neat. Man, diving into a new Brotato run every single time always just feels so different. It's like chill. You just get to sit down. Ooh, Tony, I have a question about Prompto. So does he have, like, a favorite kind of, straw? Like, does he like plastic ones, or is he more partial to paper? Sure, look those. Red straws, got it. Good to know. Wendy's straw. Are you sure it's the straw specifically he likes and not just the fact it probably smells like chicken? That's so funny. What do I want? Probably HP. Oh, and I'm not doing any, like... Yeah, so lock that. Grab this. Get some good stuff going. Up. Saribot got another jerk, spammer. He doesn't like human food? That's crazy. I've never met a cat that doesn't want human food. Ooh, more. Also, what? Yo. Prompto's a silly little guy. Meow 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 meow. I forget who, but there's a rapper that sampled the Meow Mix song in his one of his pieces. A lot of animals like fetch, though. Who doesn't like a good game of fetch? Guess damage. What's my attack speed like? Not good, so no, I'm not taking that. I don't even know what medieval does. I think that gives me more armor. Hopefully it does. Oh, my partner's parents are going to be visiting soon. We're very excited about that. We have to find a nice park to maybe do a picnic somewhere. I actually haven't explored the local parks all that too much. Unfortunately, there aren't many with good walking trails around here, which I know my partner's mother is a little sad about, but I might do some digging and hopefully find a place that has something nice. Yeah, that's good. No, I want armor. Take, reroll. Lock, lock. Yeah, I want all of that, so we're doing that. I really love the sort of, like, progressive soundtrack of Brotato, I will say that. I never got to really appreciate it much when I was playing on the go on my Steam Deck. Oh goodness, pardon me. Yeah, I had something in mind, but now it's slipped it. Pretty common, I would say. Ooh, we're getting some good stuff this round. Picked up a lot of stuff. Ooh, we're getting some good attack speed finally, and damage. Ah, oh, perfect. And we spent literally everything. Perfect. We cannot be stopped. Oh, there is one music thing I forgot to bring up, and that it's I started listening to Paramore more again. Not that I ever stopped listening, but I just hadn't checked in on them in a while. And as ever, Paramore is amazing. They sound great. They are the old reliable for kind of alt rock. And like those good girl rock vibes. If anyone ever wants to listen to something adjacent to Paramore, just because you've gone through the Paramore catalog a lot, Honey Revenge is really good. Their song Airhead is a great example of what they're capable of. I highly recommend them. They're incredibly talented individuals. Yeah, get this, lock this, let's keep going. Ooh, I don't remember if I brought it up last time, but since I did mention the, card pulls I got with my grandma today, I did buy the Final Fantasy 14, not 14, just the Final Fantasy Magic the Gathering collab. Me and my partner bought like a play booster and a couple of, collector's packs, and we got heckin' lucky. We pulled 3 different Surge foils, one of which was a Tifa, who, you know, Tifa's popular. And I do talk about the monetary value, but I'm not intending to sell them. I just talk about the monetary value because that's the easiest way to convey rarity, in my opinion. Especially because I can never assume, like, who knows what about the TCG trading card scene. But reroll. Oh man, we are getting the good stuff this round. But me and my partner got very lucky. Got a Tifa that's gonna get very expensive. We got a Y'shtola, who is my favorite female Final Fantasy character, foil. And I'm so happy about that. Literally the best, like, personally, like, subjectively, there are other characters I prefer. Objectively, Y'shtola is the hottest Final Fantasy XIV character. And I don't trust anyone that doesn't say otherwise unless it's because of animeism, in which case I do understand. Unfortunately, cat girls, even the good ones, get lumped in with the animeisms. Thankfully, Y'shtola doesn't, but say lovey, the bias is there. Also just got a lot of beautiful art cards with Yoshitaka Amano art. And, you know, as he is definitely a inspiration to me as an artist, even though I'm a very baby artist. You gotta love him. I mean, come on. The man defines the franchise. I want to keep some knockback. Oh yeah, I can't wait to share them with you, Tony. And again, me and, Frozen Fabler ended up pulling a couple cards we're definitely gifting to you. Some of you boys. Yeah, unfortunately, I have not had the privilege of saving for the upcoming conventions in my local area because of, like, all this stuff. You weren't here when I mentioned it, but I purchased recently a wireless controller because you weren't there when this happened, but last stream on Friday, I was playing Pokemon Ruby, and you know, I'm doing a Ribbon Master and whatnot. I had my Xbox controller wired in to my PC or into the USB hub, and I ended up pulling my controller on accident and unplugging everything from the hub, including the thing I connect my Game Boy games to stream them. So it restarted and put me back in the last place I saved, which was Petalburg. Needless to say, I didn't beat the game that day, and I have now bought this controller because I refuse to allow anything of such shame and pain to afflict me ever again. Ooh, that's good. I need more HP. That's something I really need to look into. Yeah, plus it gives me a good excuse to try out the 8-bit DOE controller. It's been very nice so far. The only thing I haven't been able to test very thoroughly is the D-pad, which will get used during Pokemon whenever I play it next. But, overall, it's a really great, dongle controller. Whenever you get your PC stuff set up, I'd be more than happy to buy you one as a gift, or at the very least take you to quickly purchase one. Because I think it's a very excellent controller, and unfortunately, the Xbox controllers just straight up don't work with PC half the time. Because in Microsoft's controller code, they just have an issue they haven't fixed since the first generation. They made them compatible with controllers, which is insane. Yeah, go ahead. Like this, like this. Supposedly the Elite controllers are better at doing Bluetooth wireless connectivity, but I am not paying that much money for a maybe of you can actually connect it. I would just rather rely upon our sacred dongles and bits and bobs. Truly, dongles are the future, and when we forsake them, we forsook ourselves. I know I don't have to, but I would like to, and worse to worse, it will make a good Christmas gift eventually. Oh, also, I better make sure to hang on. Once this wave is over, I can't forget. And hopefully this will do good, yeah. I can now shout out people. So go watch Tony. They just reached affiliate. They are so cool. And they do good stuff. And they deserve to have a job where they don't have to work with people at the bank all day. Exit out. Not buying that, my HP is way too low. Well, yeah. Seriously though, Tony, the fact you reached affiliate is incredible. Super proud of you for that. You've been working at this for a long time. Well, not working towards it, but the fact it happened naturally shows to your talents of being a wonderful streamer. Sorry if I'm gassing you up a little bit too much or anything, I'm just speaking my mind. Yeah, and that's more than some people have grown, like, ever trying on Twitch. I'm very excited for Yakuza Fridays, by the way. Absolutely, if you need any assistance as well, I'm more than happy to provide it. I'm learning, editing software for myself, so naturally I'm happy to extend, offers of assistance for editing in the future. Oh my gosh, this weapon's insane. So lock. I don't want to do that. That removes some of my armor. Yeah, I know, and I'm happy to help with editing too. We can edit for each other. Oh yeah, I see that all the time. I really appreciate it. I've slowed down a little bit with clipping stuff just because I've realized, unfortunately, I do not enjoy just clipping, like, random clip bits myself. Or stream bits myself. And I much prefer, at least on, like, platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels, doing more edited short form content. So I plan on pivoting my, stuff to that on those social media sites. It'll take a bit of time, especially because I have to actually, you know, learn how to do that stuff. But could be worse, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't need range as this guy. Weirdly enough, I find it much easier to do highly edited short-form content than just do random clips. But that's probably just because I don't find myself very funny. And it's very much not oh, I'm talking down about myself, I don't feel funny. No, it's just I'm incapable of recognizing when I am funny. I think of all the stream clips I've done so far, the only ones I have found funny myself were, like, the glitch I found in Castle on the Coast, where I'm just like, help, help, help me. It was so good, I love that. That and also where I fell off and I was just like, not that way, please. My gosh, they are giving me so much luck. I have 100 luck now. There we go, some max HP. That is exactly what I needed. I'm not doing that. I would die immediately. Yeah, sure, get this so it doesn't show up again. Ooh, Naval Trident. Good. I'll have all level 4 items. I find it comes naturally as time goes on. A good tip I've been reading, and I apologize to any lurkers if this is mostly just boring talking about the stream stuff, but hey, that's what happens sometimes, and I think it's good to create conversations around that. I apologize for that coughing, had a little bit of a bug in my throat. Watching streamers who you admire and seeing what they do in emulation is, like, a good way to go about it. Or, obviously not ripping off, but, you know, research, basically. Market research of sorts. As well as just finding your own voice. It's a lot of things, truth be told. But you get there eventually, and that's the important stuff. For me, again, the main issue I'm having is, like, I have no idea what the good qualities of my voice are currently. Oh, thank you. I'm glad to hear that I sound relaxing then. Ooh, I can get a level 4 trident. That's valuable. Oh, at the very least, I found my niche recently of achievement hunting. That's pretty good. I mean, I was already doing that and was gonna keep doing that, but the fact I realized, wait, that can be my niche is valuable. Oh gosh. Okay, thank goodness. I didn't know if defeating the big cursed guy that spawns little guys would mean they would be cursed too. They aren't, thankfully. Man, I just used up my free one hit. Oh, my partner told me something crazy recently, and even though I feel weird about the person who's doing this, I think it's still valuable. Of like, apparently MatPat is going into politics, and he's specifically creating, I don't remember what the name of it is, but it's basically a group to help try and keep politicians informed about current happenings on the internet. And I think that's incredibly valuable for several reasons. It's just crazy to me that it's MatPat, you know? Matthew Patthew. Yeah, I mean, hey, absolutely. Stretching his wings, like, it's a good way to continue bringing that. Like, that's very valuable, especially because I did not know this until when I learned about this, rather, I was deeply incensed that we actually used to have a department in the government whose whole job was to keep politicians informed, and then, oh god, Nixon, in his infinite evilness, got rid of that department, and now that's why a lot of our politicians are so misinformed about various happenings in the world and online. So if someone can bring that to attention, that is so deeply valuable. Because in the hotbed of misinformation that is our current world, any little bit of truth shines so brightly. Ooh. Ew, will. I haven't been vocal stimming as much lately. And I don't mean like in the bad way of like I've been holding on to my vocal stems. No, it's just like I haven't found a good vocal stem lately. Or one that speaks to me. It's very funny because I've learned after a D&D session I can always tell what my partner is planning based on his vocal stems. Because he will stim based on what he's planning in our D&D game. And in our most recent game, he made a character based off a villain from that old Christian cartoon, 321 Penguins, like Uncle Schmuckle. And he would just go around the house singing, "Uncle Bob's Amazing Carnival, I will kill your mom." And it was so funny. What's my... yeah, that's great. Can confirm, yeah. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, give me big arms. Now I'm a jerk and everyone loves me. Oh, I'm so slow now. Ooh, I started listening to Doki Bird recently. I saw one of her clips at random. She's a really funny VTuber. I love her voice. I don't know how to describe it, but she has, like, the dude bro inflection. And I mean that, like, impressively and, like, happily. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm dying. I'm dying. Whew. Gotta dodge. This is the dodge boss now. I cannot afford to lose this run. This deep in the sauce. Though I am not doing good about avoiding 30 minutes. That sucks. Weirdly enough, Brotato reminds me more of Isaac than it does Hades. Like random items that can greatly change your build and whatnot. The main difference just being it's more of an arena setting. Luck. I think I need to re-roll my buffs more is the issue. I don't think I got enough armor last time. So I need a means of defense, a means of attack, and a means of health regen. And I'm doing terrible at that right now because I just went down to less than half my health. Whee! Whee! At some point I'm gonna have to start streaming Isaac on here. Because that's another game that I own. You see, I'm the opposite. I do a ton of rerolls and Banishing and Vampire Survivors. That's just because I know what I like, though. Ooh, that reminds me. I recently learned the cheese of how to get like 1,000,000 gold in like 5 minutes. Well, not even 5 minutes. I learned how to get millions of gold in less than a minute. It's really insane. I love it so much. I can send you the link later if you would be interested, Tony. I'm not gonna do that. Last time I started taking health downs, I started getting my junk pushed through my trunk. Oh yeah, death in the game is really hard. Have you unlocked all of like the secrets and whatnot? Not yet. Getting some of the secrets can really help out with dodging death. If I remember right, there's a really easy way to cheese death by basically taking the priestess character and putting her in a corner with a specific... The secrets suck to get. That, weirdly enough, Dogecat, I disagree, actually. I think the only, like, thing that gave me issue with secrets, and that's because it was the only time I ever encountered glitches in the game, was, the Castlevania DLC. I had a lot of trouble with the secrets in that one because the hints were much too vague. And again, I encountered a lot of glitches in the Castlevania DLC, unfortunately. Ooh. There, I can finally get everything. Good. Lock that. What other secrets in that game were there that were hard to get? Honestly, none of them. Like, really the only thing I have difficulty doing is, using all the characters, because eventually, and this is as speaking as an absolute insane, terrible madwoman, I want to beat every stage with every character eventually. And if you know how many characters are in that game, you know how insane that is. But I love that game enough, I'm willing to do it. Vampire Survivors, as insane as it is, to say this, I feel, for what the game is one of my favorites of all time. Guess we go in a full sword build. I would sing a certain song by a certain comedic gentleman, but he's not a good person anymore, so I can't. Oh yeah, Jonathan is, pretty rough if I remember correctly. Have you played the new update, Doge Cat? Because they actually introduced an item that makes it so you can beat a run in like less than 15 minutes. Yeah, that's good. Oh, HP or armor, HP or armor, armor. Get that. More trees. Yeah, in the Emerald Diadem, I'm not gonna spoil anything, obviously, though saying there are spoilers for Vampire Survivors is very funny on an objective level. Oh goodness, pardon me. One of the items you get for completing one of the character's adventures is broken for saving time. Plus, now that you can basically block all the items, it's so easy to get a melt build going, basically. And I absolutely plan on doing research on, hey, what's the easiest way to just destroy the game? Plus, worst to worst, now that I can get 1,000,000 gold, I can just buy golden eggs for all the characters. Recycle that. That luck is too good. Combine, combine. You'll have to come and let me know what you think of the DLCs, because truth be told, like, the DLCs are some of my favorite. Unironically, and this is maybe a bit shameful to admit, the Castlevania DLC and its ending actually made me emotional, weirdly. Like, it's so hard to articulate why, but Vampire Survivors is such a love letter. And that DLC especially is such a love letter to Castlevania. That... I don't know, man. I'm a sap. I'm such a sap for... Like, oh my gosh, it's a celebration of the franchise and this game as a whole. Like, shit. Also, the Emerald Diadem was, like, hit and miss for me, since that's the most latest, DLC. I figured I might as well bring it up, since we're talking about the DLCs. On one hand, kinda sick. On the other hand, man, were the characters not fun to play. I did like the gimmick, though, of, like, character and weapon unique skills. I think that was super fun as a addition, like an auto skill system. It felt very MMO-ish in a way. My only issue ended up being Or rather, the only character I ended up enjoying was Virginia. And screw the cat character, man. The cat character was so annoying to play. Oh, the fact you have to, like, collect her cats to level up. Prompto, hi, baby. Pet him for me. I wanna pet him. Kitty. I want a pet so bad, just period. Oh, that's a lot. How's my melee damage? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. That's too good not to do. I need more armor. I might yeah, there we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. Need to lock that. Yeah, that's good. Ugh, just cracked my shoulder. Okay, now that we're getting in a rhythm, I'm feeling it now. We're probably only gonna get to do free characters today because of how much I died, which is a shame, but can't be helped. With this many trees and the fact they all spawn turrets, I really should beef up my engineering. Keep me nice and healthy. Huh, is that worth it? Yeah. Yeah, take that too. Oh gosh. Yeah, that heart's too good. Melee damage, do this. Lock that. Oh! I watched the third Punch Punch Forever again. For one, if you've never watched Punch Punch Forever, go do yourself a favor. Watch Punch Punch Forever. Best, like, comedy YouTube animated short. Like, shorts out there right now. I am on my hands and knees begging once it's over for them to do a Blu-ray Kickstarter so I can own physical media of it and torment my family with it. But also, funniest jokes and really good character designs. And also Speedow. I think that's how Speedow or Speedaroo makes some very excellent, mature art. Oh my gosh, Tony, next time you come here, me and Frozen are sitting you down and we are going to make you watch all of Punch Punch Forever. This is not a choice, I regret to inform you. Oh, come on, give me something good. There we go, some armor. It only has the free episodes out right now, but my gosh, all of them are good. It's really funny just how the internet has morphed humor. Oh, that actually reminds me of something like super sweet I saw. So if you're an older individual on the internet, I'm sure you sometimes feel frustrated about, like, the way children's, like, slang and language develops. Like, you know, particularly I'm bringing up, like, the skibbity gronk, like, kind of stuff and whatnot, you know? Personally, I've never been bothered by it. Like, we had our own version of that as children, the people before us did. It is nothing new to human society. But I saw a linguist recently actually do a little, like, speech to a bunch of kids where he used that dialect, basically. Because it is essentially a dialect, almost. And at first they were embarrassed, but all of them realized, oh dang, he actually, like, legitimately understands. And that was just so nice for me. I thought it was so cool, like, because, you know, we, as a culture, we unfortunately tend to look down on the language changes our youngers make, even though they're so important and there's really nothing we can do to stop it. Like, really, the only thing that I feel should be fought against is the sanitation of language unnecessarily. Because of, like, quote-unquote being advertiser friendly, because, like, that actively bleeds into our dialogue and whatnot, and that is, in essence, incredibly disrespectful, and we should not heed to the language demands of those older, not older, but, like, only wanting this to quote-unquote be able to sell to us. For several different reasons, but that is neither here nor there. And honestly, sorry, I got distracted by my upgrades. And honestly, yeah, I'm happy we have people like that gentleman out there doing that kind of stuff. Yeah. Also, it's like, adults are the ones with money. Like, you can sell to them too. Do I want this? I do want that. Ooh, yes, you, my little friend. Mi amigo. Yeah, Noise and bruh. I remember heckin' very much so. Slang has and always will forever exist. Oh, this actually reminds me of one of the funny things. With language, in France, they actually do have a council of old French people that quote-unquote tried to preserve the quote-unquote sanctity of the French language. And, you know, they're just a bunch of old linguist jerks. They were against the idea of adding a gender-neutral term to French to apply to non-binary people. And I don't remember the outcome of it, but I remember hearing it was very hilarious and not good how the general public reacted to that take. Ooh, yes, I love that. Let's see about more armor, maybe. Ooh, no. That's good. Yeah, this run's looking a lot better than the last one. Ooh, trees die in one hit. Ultimately that's good, so I'm gonna take that once I get it. Yeah, old people are weird about that kind of stuff sometimes, but I just think it's funny that, you know, someone tried to enforce that in France, the most notoriously we will blow up a car for any excuse country. Which honestly, props to them. I always admire their deep-seated violent urges. and how they manifest in the face of injustice. Oh man, we're getting some good stuff, finally. More trees, a little bit of that. Ooh, do I want a naval trident? I kinda do. Oh, we got my favorite song on the Brotato music. You can't see it, but I'm bobbing my head so hard. I do know eventually, when I can get access to emotes, I want to make a little 3D emote of my slime character, like, jiving to the music, like the Kirby sound test. Uh, the Kirby 64 sound test, gif, where he has his little headphones on and he's rocking back and forth in place. Ooh, yes. Ooh, Silver Bullet is amazing. Take this. Ooh, yes. Yes! Honestly, this music makes me think. I've been listening to a lot of Ultra Kill music because that music is truly the best, like, epic fight AMV in your head music. And if you don't believe me, go listen to Altars of Apostrophe, or Apostrophe, I forget how it's spelled. And, oh, what is it? Duel. Both Duel songs. The first one and Duel Reprise. Ultra Kill is truly is a video game you can buy with money. And also connect your vibrating butt plug to it. Anyway. Take. Ha! Ooh, 2 silver bullets back to back. That's so good. It's really quiet now. It's too quiet. It sounds like someone wants to sell me something. Good time for water, actually. Oh, I almost coughed that up. Okay. I gotta learn to not breathe when I take a sip of water. But air is so tasty. Oh no, don't scare the kitty, Tony. You just chugged a Sprite. Are you gonna turn into that one guy that just burped and ran his head straight into a garage? You know what? Since I'm probably gonna be standing still... no, I don't wanna... How's my damage? No, yeah, I don't want to do that. Luck. Here we go, more attack speed. That's nice. Yay, we get that up. Definitely not critting anytime soon, so I'm just gonna do that, and Here we go. Hopefully this time we don't die. Thankfully we got the easier of the two bosses, in my opinion. Yeah, we're already shredding him, which is a good sign. Chat, I think he's cooked. He's cooked. Alright. New run. I think it's on to the Lich now? Yeah. So what's your gimmick? Regen, lifesteal. Okay, this guy wants nothing but healing. So what I'm hearing is this is a time for medical scissors and piercing. Wee. Wee. I'm a little lich. I'm not gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, some luck. Oh, yay, more scissors right off the bat. Then we get that. Just a little guy. I'm just a little guy. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. I don't want your blood. Do I look like an insane individual that wants your blood? I didn't think so. What do you mean that's not what you said? Give me your blood. Yeah, more HP regen, why not? Ooh. So this, and then I'm locking you. Then get this. Oh, hey, lucky crate. Nice. And once I get some more damage, I should be able to, really get some insta-kills going on. Recycle that. Let's see. I guess crit chance might be fun with this guy. Gotta itch. Ooh. Yeah, that's too good not to take. Negative damage kinda sucks, but thankfully we're in the game early enough where that's not really an issue. Well, it might be an issue. I can't two-shot these guys now, and that's pretty piss poor. I didn't learn till recently piss was really only a swear word in the North. At least in my family, it was, a swear. And my family wasn't too strict or anything on that, so that's why it's crazy to me. Ooh, a lot of HP. Or lifesteal HP. Haha, joke's on you, I get both. No, I need the... Yeah, no, crap was also a swear in mine, too. Oh gosh, I'm not getting any good stuff. Ooh, I can do this, though. That'll give me some good HP, and thankfully I have enough to be able to support that fact. Yep, right back to where it belongs. If I can get the sad tomato, that would be really good with this character, because the sad tomato always starts you off at half HP for all rounds, but in return, you get a health up every single round. So you can very quickly balloon your health bar. Yeah, here we go. Here's some damage, at least a little bit. Ooh, yay, more pickup range. Yes, we're getting a lot of weapons off the bat. That's so valuable. At the very least, health is sorted with this guy. Wee. Ooh, that reminds me. At some point I gotta back up my, settings for my scenes on OBS, because if I don't, they will crash eventually and I may not be able to recover them. I saw a girl who did that after doing a lot of hard work, and oh, it's so heartbreaking. Doing Twitch scenes basically is an art, IMO. Especially if you do anything like animation or time stuff, it's insane. Streams are really just super creative in how you can build them. I'm running into monsters. I need to stop doing that. Just because I have high health regen doesn't mean I'm good at taking damage. Come on, die. Yay. Ooh, yes, a tardigrade. More damage, more crit chance. Ooh, do I want that? Yeah, I mean, that fits into the build really good. Oh yeah, like, VGen especially I found is super motivating for finding, like, good art. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's good on you for encouraging that kind of stuff. Very kind of ya. Ooh, yes. Well, I don't have any dodge, but no, it's still worth it. It gives me just 2 melee damage. I literally ran face first into that man, even though I didn't need to. Ugh. All burpy today. Pardon me for that, folks. Sometimes yeah, no, I know, I'm fine. I just still like to do it because it feels polite. Sometimes I feel like a jerk, though, because I feel like... I don't know. Just sometimes some of the way people look when I excuse them, because I've always, like, I grew up learning that was just a polite thing to do. Where it's kind of like a bless you type deal. I don't know, I feel like I get dirty looks from that sometimes, and I always feel bad and weird, because I'm like, oh no. A social faux pas I do not understand as an autistic individual. Ooh, that's good. Man, they are showering me with good stuff this run. I hope I actually win and don't mess it up, which is liable to happen just because I'm bad at this game. Hey, Airy, welcome in. Glad to see you here. We're just doing some chill Brotato. I'm grinding out wins on characters for achievements. Yeah, no, I also, unfortunately, I take a lot of breath when I take a lot of breath. I breathe a lot when I drink water and stuff, so I can unintentionally build up a bit of, gas myself. Speaking of, gotta hydrate. Yeah, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. What's my... Okay, my speed's fine. What do I want? I don't even know what I'm hunting for. If I can maybe get some HP... Oh no, that's perfect. Percentage damage. Oh yeah, I can fix my range. Yeah, choking's also common too. Though, truth be told, my reason for that is because my partner makes me laugh by saying the wildest stuff. Gosh, he told me a joke earlier and I've already forgotten it. I'm really tired, it seems. Thankfully, I still have more than enough energy to keep up at this, and actually we're finally picking up some good pace. We'll be able to do one more character after the Lich, I think, assuming I don't mess up catastrophically like I'm doing right now. Yeah, no, what's breathing? Yeah, lots of numbers. Did you know Brotato is secretly math? Click this video to find out why. I mean, unironically, there is a game based off, like, old, like, 3D space pinball called, Nubby's Number Factory, and it's so good. I want to buy it at some point. Good stuff. How's my melee? I need more melee damage. That's good. That's good. Ooh, yes. Get those. And then I'll combine afterwards. It's pretty fun. It's basically a lot like... I would say it's a combination of Vampire Survivors and The Binding of Isaac. You have this little arena, you got different characters with different stats, and you have to make builds based around them to succeed and reach wave 20 and then potentially go endless if you'd like. I normally just end at wave 20 because truth be told, I'm just pretty neutral and lukewarm to this game. I bought it, heard good things about it, just ain't for me. Ooh, good luck on your Vampire Survivors, Tony. Yeah, I would say Brotato actually isn't a math game. I was making the joke, but if you want a good, like, math-inspired game that is also Plinko, from what I understand, try out Nubby's Number Factory. It is excellent. From what I have seen and heard. Do I want that? Yes, because I literally have no attack speed. What the heck? Yep. That's how it's spelled. Don't want that. Ooh, you're perfect. What's my range? Yeah, no, that's pretty good. Whew. I'm kind of locking in now, so hopefully I don't go too quiet. Yes, the faces in that game are so insane. I love them. They're so, like, mid-90s. It's so charming. Oh, I remember why I was thinking of why piss was a swear word in my family and being confused by that. I was watching the Bonzi Buddy, like a Bonzi Buddy video thing, and if you don't know, because of Joel, otherwise known as Varg Skelefor, the Bonzi Buddy website is Rest in Piss Forever Miss, with I Will Survive playing in the background. It's very funny and excellent. Oh, right, I locked that. That's bad. Do I want that? No. Yes, I want you, though. I think I need more lifesteal, ironically. To, like, do more damage as this character. At the very least, I have the survivability aspect on lock. Huh. Huh. Gaming. Ooh, I have some good news about my model. I got in contact with my artist, and she agreed, or they agreed to go back and add some extra expressions. So that, along with the Stream Deck when it eventually arrives, means I'll have a lot more, like, ways to emote now, and that'll be very fun. Plus, I will be blinking and not staring into all of your souls. Do I want that? No. This game really is just a constant, like, almost Price is Right type of thing of, do I want that? No. Whee. What's a soul? What did I say that related to that? I'm finally reaching the point where the lack of sleep is catching up to me, so I can't remember conversations from 5 minutes ago. I'm sorry. Oh. Oh, Avatar staring into still soul. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I'm going to die. I don't know how I survived all that. Yes, HP, please. Ooh, attack speed. Yeah, that's too good. Oh, piggy bank. That's so good. Oh! If I can just survive, I may have just gotten enough items to make it to the long haul. Thankfully, you actually don't need to beat the final boss. You just need to be a little scaredy cat and run around him. Whee! Oh, I know last time I remarked that I was building a D&D character to play a D&D game with my little bros and my dad. And it's going pretty well. I'm going to have to eventually make an online sheet for me and my dad, not to actually, like, play online, because Lord knows I think he'd get way too overwhelmed by that, but I'm gonna print out a character sheet with all the information he needs on it. And I'm gonna do the same for myself because I'm playing a cleric and I've never played a cleric before. I have no clue what I'm doing. Ooh, another tardigrade. That's perfect. Let's do this. Yeah, no, I've never touched a cleric before. It's, new ground for me. A Twilight Cleric. So it's funny. My character's premise is, I am not a human, but I am a dog that was turned into a human, and I would like to go back to being a dog, please. So I'm traveling with my master, who my dad is playing, to find a way to make me a dog again. And because of that, I did research on, like, okay, what kind of, like, dog gods are there in D&D? And it turns out the most notable god, like, dog god, is a god of death, like, all about peaceful passing and comfort and whatnot. So I chose a Twilight Cleric, because Twilight Clerics are, like, all about, like, chill vibes, basically. And yeah, that fit well. No. Ooh. Ooh, I wish I got you sooner. Do I want this? Yeah, why not? It's... Yes, they are a good pupper. They are a very good cleric and individual. It's very funny the way I have decided to do stuff because, like, my partner has allowed me to recontextualize certain things. Basically, I still have all my dog senses, which means I'm basically colorblind. I can only see the color blue. And also, I can smell really good still, which is very funny. Barkus instead of Bacchus. Hello, yes, I am Barkus. I am Dog God. Oh, I think I'm gonna die here, gang. I somehow survived. My character's name is actually Dots, because I imagine they're a mutt with, like, black and white dots. And, you know, they're not gonna change their name just because they're a person now. Oh yeah, I'll absolutely let you know how it goes. I need, like, something better. I think I need lifesteal or damage. Yeah, let me get some melee damage. Well, goodbye. What's my range? Ooh. Yeah, ooh. Ooh. Kinda wanna... Yeah, I want that too bad. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Ah, ah. I can't run away from my problems fast enough. Ah. Ah. Oh gosh, and the shooty enemies are here too. Okay. Okay. Ah. Whew. That's good. More damage. Take this. I still feel like I'm going to die here. This is good. If I can lock these and make it, I'll be set, I think. Because this is the second to last wave, but I'm gonna be for real. I'm probably gonna die here. But I'm gonna still try my best. I might lock in for a second, so if I'm quiet, pardon me. I didn't get a statue. I don't need to stand still for nothing. Huh. Oh. Oh. Okay, I lost my 2 nullified hits. From some grazes. That is fine. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. Hoo ha, hoo ha. Hoo ha, hoo ha. Shark bite, hoo ha ha, shark bite. Ah, yeah, I lost. Didn't have a good setup. Okay, how do I do damage as this character? Because of the way he's set up. Ugh. Just sitting up. I'm actually gonna research something real quick. Okay. Oh gosh, I almost dropped my phone. Okay, I think I have a good idea then. Blade. Let's see here. How do I want to go about this? I do still think scissors might be the way to go. Yeah. I now know what to do, I think. Whew. Okay, thank goodness I got 1 level up. Let's see here now. Gonna be insane, but we're going in on dodge a bit. More trees. Some luck. Lock this. Do that. But I hope the days have been good for everyone else. Today was a lovely day, in my opinion. It was a little warm, but not too hot. Plus, there was a lovely breeze going around all day. Yeah, we want some crit. Do this. Lock that. Lock that. Huh. Okay, yeah, we really need to get some, bonuses going on. Whew. Got it, got it. More lifesteal. Right, I forgot you work second shift. Airy, I apologize about that. Is it second or third shift? I forget. Either way, it's the night one. And that's no fun. What? I need to stop throwing myself into piles of purple aliens. That sounds like a sequel to Monster Mash. Okay, I have a weird... Does my character, sans the obviously evil elements, look a little bit like Looker from Pokemon? Or is that just me? Yeah, it's the hair. Wah. Someone's playing Call of Duty Black Ops free. Take more luck. Ooh, some attack speed is good. Get that. Take that. No harvesting. We want that. Oh yeah, I see a little bit of the Gumshoe. Evil, Looker, and Gumshoe, especially with the new nose job I just got with the Gumshoe. Demon Gumshoe. The most useless demon in all of hell. For some reason, that just made me think of if there's a Blue Exorcist Ace Attorney crossover, and there has to be one, right? Like, I don't know, something about that just sounds like, yeah, these two fandoms would line up at least once. Yes, luck is most important. Oh, this is gonna sting, but I gotta. Yay, more of that. Want this. Don't do that. Go to wave 7. There will always be an autopsy report update, Tony, and you know it. You can always count on Gumshoe to make Phoenix Wright's life a little more inconvenient. That also reminds me of one of my favorite lines from the fan translation of Miles Edgeworth Investigations 2. Where, when Miles sends Gumshoe to go assist Eustace Winter to get information on what he's working on, Gumshoe says, "Oh, sure thing, sir. I'm great at leaking investigation progress." And it's one of the funniest things. Oh my gosh, why did you have to give me this right now? I want this so bad, but it literally does not help me. Oh my gosh, the dashing guys are here. I'm gonna die so hard. Huh, where? Yeah, it's a shame Gumshoe died in that terrible boating accident. I just can't believe they'd kill him off like that, you know? Like, it wasn't even a mystery or anything, he just died off screen. Oh no, absolutely. I love your Ace Attorney character, she's really fun. Also, I hope my jokes aren't too much. I just couldn't resist. Ooh, more attack speed. Yeah, I'm a sucker for it. Thankfully, that should be my last little bit I need. That's good. What's my speed? Bad. Don't buy that. Ooh, I love me goldfish. Eventually, I can't wait. I don't know if I'll do it on stream, but at the very least, I know I want to play Ace Attorney with a bunch of my friends, especially because, one, not a lot of people have ever played Ace Attorney in my friend group, weirdly. Like, it really is just you, Tony, and you, Arison. So, like, Frozen Fabler hasn't played it, and a lot of my college friends haven't. So I think it would be a fun way to do, like, a play-along, read-along of Ace Attorney. Plus, it would give me an excuse to play the Steam releases again for achievements. The only downside is we would definitely be pestering Frozen Fabler to do a lot of the voices, because he just does so many good voices. What do I want? I think I'm at the point where I really need to get, like, more stuff. But I can't always go down luck to guarantee safety. What? Like, oh my gosh. Well, good thing I picked up that plus 10 luck. Could not have come at a better time. I want that. There we go. I think the only downside is we've watched Miles is a robot and Miles is on fire so much, those jokes are probably just gonna bleed in naturally and we will not be original in. Oh, you made it to the library? Nice. Ugh, my back. My shoulders are not happy because I lean against my armrest a lot instinctively. And that puts pressure on my stuff. Oh, Prompto baby! Prompto is so good. Okay, finally, we're getting some damage. I don't need a lot, I just need some. Okay, here we go. Is that worth it? Yes, because my crit is so high. At some point I gotta get like a foot rest. Let me also adjust my mic because I'm making a bad habit of leaning away from it. At one point, I have to invest in a foot rest because I recently learned it's really bad for your pelvic floor not to have your feet rested flat upon the floor. And unfortunately, with the way my setup is, the only way for me to comfortably use my setup is to have my feet dangling off the floor. So it's inconvenient, to say the least. I feel like that was way too close. No, I need way more HP. There we go, more damage. I think getting up to 25 is gonna be the sweet spot. Is that good? No. Not for our purposes, at least. Okay, moving on. Yeah, assuming I win this, this'll probably be the last run of the night. A little bit short from my usual stream, but again, I need to get some sleep. Oh goodness. Wah, run away. Oh my gosh, we have free crates. It's amazing what 50 luck will do for ya. Oh my gosh, I'm getting bodied. 4 crates? Jeez Louise on cheese. I don't even know what time it is. Is it late? Yeah, it's late because I think I started at 7. I can't take that because 50 enemy damage will kill me. Oh, I'm just short a little bit. Yeah, get Frozen Heart. I forgot to buy the sunglasses. Oh well. Wah. I will say, this new controller, other than having, like, stick flick issues if I go, like, too quick on something, is very nice. Oh my gosh. Wah. Oh gosh, I picked up Curse again. No, I don't want to get cursed. Stop cursing me. I am not forsaking our family. Recycle. Yeah, take that. That's pretty good. Take that. Take that. Ooh, that's always good to see. Rip and tear. Wee. What? I am so surprised I'm dodging all of this for the most part. I say as I get hit, that's what I get for daring to lift my tongue. Oh, I'm dying. Absolutely, I am dying. Let's try armor. Maybe that will assist us. Get those. That'll help a lot, actually. Whew. Rip and Tear's doing some work already. That's super helpful. I need way more health. Leaning again. Unhelpfully against my armrest, so be gentle. And I'm not sitting with my feet on the ground. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is not the most scuffed run I've ever had in Brotato, but it's definitely one of them. Yeah, do some more HP regen. Ooh, I want that. I want that. I want that. I might have just barely No, I'm not gonna say anything. I know how fate works. Oh, pardon me. Oh no, the shielders are shielding themselves. Or shielding each other, rather. Oof. Scary. Whew. Take, more HP regen. Didn't get enough, so let's keep on going. Yep, oh gosh, that is rough. I'm not gonna do another run tonight just because unfortunately I am quite tired. I'm finally really starting to feel it. So, I'm gonna thank y'all for showing up today. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good one. So either Friday, what's gonna happen? Oh yeah, it's Madness CatCon. Thank you, Tony. But, so next stream, one of two things is gonna happen. Either we're gonna continue on Pokemon Ruby, and this time hopefully the evil cartridge will not kick my butt. Or, we're gonna do the new Infinity Nikki update, and get started on the story and that. Because I like that game. So we'll see what happens. And regardless, I hope to see you all again next Friday. Hope you have a good one. All y'all get some rest. Hopefully I get some rest. Peace out.